All right. I believe we're live in a few different places here. It is Monday, May 9th, 12:15 Mountain Time, PM. And just wanted to hop on here for a couple minutes and share with y'all what's going on here tonight in the contractor fight in case you want to be a part of it. Just texting the woman here. The queen, letting her know I'm going live. So when she tries to call me and I don't answer, she knows why. So anyway, comment in the box. Let me know where you are. And if you can hear me, hopefully you can hear me. I don't know. And all the good stuff. Dribbling my water on my desk here. Yeah, hit me up in the comments. Let me know where you're at. If you're watching this on Facebook, you got to grant StreamYard permission so they know who you are and all that stuff. What's up, Pags? Steve in New York, how you doing? Mr. Cool Projects in LA. Mr. Cool Project. Are you like HVAC? Is that what you do, Mr. Cool? That's what I get from the name. Just curious. Just pulling up a couple notes here and stuff like that. So my friends, real quick here. I want to, I'm grabbing a link here for y'all to grab if you want. It's scrolling on the screen, but I'm going to throw it in the chat there. Nate, what's up? Emmanuel in Phoenix, how you doing? I said hi to Mr. Cool. All right, so there should be a link that's in the box. Michael's in Missouri. What's going on? Good to see you. Peter in the UK. This is so crazy. Isn't this crazy, guys? Like, we have people literally all around the world. We have people part of our programs that are in New Zealand and Australia and the UK, and it's crazy, man. All right, so that link I just posted in the box that's also scrolling on the screen for you all is a, we got Roger from Sanchez Roofing in Virginia Beach. Jasper in Austin. Okay, what's up? So anyway, thecontractorfight.com/mental. Not like you're mental, but mental, as in mental toughness. Guys, tonight, if you haven't heard, we got a couple hundred people registered for this already. It's a free training that we're going to do tonight. And let me say this. There is not a replay. We're not sending out a replay. So if you're not live, you don't get it. Sorry, is what it is. Okay. Gerardo in Texas does fences. That's awesome. So I want to read to you. I'm just going to, instead of me just vamping and make this longer than it needs to be, because my intent here isn't to go live here very long. It's to just let you know what's happening tonight. A free training that we're going to be doing. And we had an email that went out, a couple times and this and that. So I'm just going to kind of read it, okay, and elaborate on it, because this is important, okay. And really, this is about our mental state of the union, right? One of the things we talk about in the contractor fight all the time is living unafraid and making sure that you're winning the moments, and we're not worried about things that haven't happened, or even if they could happen and they're going to happen, who cares? Okay, let me just say this real quick. It does not matter. Before I get into reading this, see, this is impossible. Guys, whatever happens in the economy and inflation and all those things are irrelevant to you. Now, some of you right now just are about to hit the delete button or back button and get out of here and stop watching this. But I want you to bear with me here a minute. All right? You turn on any news channel right now and it's doom and gloom. And I've been through this before. Many of our coaches have been through this before, okay? The recession in 08 and all those other things. When people start talking economy and recession and all the things that could go wrong, fear goes up. That's what they want. Do you understand me? That's what they want. They want to push fear to keep you tuned in with your eyeballs. And the more people, the majority of people tune in and they go, oh my God, everything's going horrible. Now, I'm not saying, Papes, bear with me here. I'm not saying that there aren't some challenges. I'm not saying there aren't pockets of the country right now where it's hard to get baby formula and gas is higher than it normally is, obviously, everywhere. Okay. I'm not saying this stuff doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that if you want to win, you got to stay in your own lane. Do you understand what I mean by that? Stay in your own lane. You do you. Ignore what the masses are saying, especially in the construction industry. It is strong. People are spending money and will continue to spend money. Let me tell you this right now, my friends. People with money are always going to spend money no matter what's going on in the economy. So what do you have control over? You guys with me? Because the comments got really quiet. I started running my mouth here and nobody typed anything in for the last 3 minutes. All right. And I get all insecure when the chat box, like, you could tell me off, you could flip me the bird, you can give me pats on the back. I don't care. I just hate it. I just hate when it's quiet. Okay. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Just want to make sure I'm still broadcasting. Guys, when you focus on you and the things you have control over, you will win no matter what's happening in the economy. So right now, if you're not marketing to people and building your brand using this thing that's for free, by the way, okay, if you are not marketing to build your brand, okay, I got to touch this so the screensaver kicks on, then you know what happens? You attract people that are cheap. If you're not attracting people with money right now, then when there's always a when things take a dive, okay, you're not going to be positioned and you're going to have to get ready instead of being ready. So what do you have control over today? Win the moments today. Market your business today to attract the people that have the money, that are always going to do projects no matter what the prices are, okay? So I want to read this. You're going to want to be here tonight. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to be here. I'll put these on. I'm getting old. My $7 readers. Some people say the current state of our economy is a mess. Tonight, I've asked my personal coach, Ben Newman, to join us for a call to discuss what you can do about it. If you haven't heard of Ben Newman, he's a pretty impressive guy. Reading an email we sent out. Just easier to do that. Okay. By the way, this is how you repurpose content. Okay. Anyway, he's a pretty impressive guy. These are just a few of his accomplishments. First and foremost, he's the mental conditioning coach, the mental toughness coach for the 18-time national champion Alabama Crimson Tide football team. Okay. He hangs out with Coach Saban and the whole staff and the Alabama family. I think he's going on his 5th season there. All right. Ben is in the trenches with Alabama football. Talk about a high-performing environment, right? He's also does the same role with Kansas State football, and before that, it was North Dakota State University, where Coach Kleiman was, and he's gone with Coach Kleiman, okay? Anyway, he's one of the top 10 motivators in sports. He's listed among the top 50 speakers in the world. He's a #1 Wall Street Journal and USA Today best-selling author, and I can go on and on and on, okay? One of the things I love about Ben is his mental toughness. He's a man on a mission and doesn't let anything sideline him. Not politics, not the economy, not the weather, or even how he feels. And guess what, guys? That's how I show up too. Why? Because you become who you hang out with. Little side note there to my email. I've seen a lot of contractors lately trying to mind read the economy. They're more obsessed about what may happen than how they're showing up right now to build their business. They're giving away their power and letting others control the future. That's why I asked Ben to join us tonight. During this call, Ben is going to share with you strategies to cut through the BS and focus on what matters most. He's going to give you some of his best tools for increasing your mental toughness. All right, guys, tonight we have an offer that we're going to put out. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's literally going to be, hey, if you want this, great. It's not a big push. The purpose of this thing is going to be to help you with your mental toughness. That's why I'm bringing Ben on here. Okay. But at the end, there's something. Our Battleground program is closing. So I'm going to mention that just to tell you, if you're not in it, you should check it out. And we're going to have a special offer that goes along that Ben is going to throw in to the pot for those who get into Battleground before it closes at the end of the day on May 10th. Okay. full transparency. But guys, even if you could give two craps about Battleground and the offer Ben's going to make and all this other stuff, you need to be here because you need to spend a few minutes with somebody who thinks at a higher level than you. You need to spend a few minutes being challenged and looking in the mirror and really owning the fact whether or not you are controlling the things you have control over, or you just playing the victim card right now. Maybe you're partially playing the victim and you're wondering why your business isn't growing, why you don't have any more money. I will tell you right now, I've been saying this for years. If you're not crushing it right now, crushing it. What did I say? Crushing it. Right now, today, presently at 12:25 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on May 9th, as I'm doing this. You bust all the balls you want there, Jasper. Welcome. Okay? Saw his comment there. If you're not crushing it right now, then you have zero clue how to run a business. I'm telling you right now, you have zero clue of how to control your self-talk and the stories you tell yourself up here. Speaking of stories, our Mile High Profit Summit in September, all right, is all about the stories we tell and how it affects how we show up. And you're going to get a glimpse of that because Ben is also speaking there in September in Denver. So you need to be there as well. All right. But what I'm telling you right now, if you are not crushing it in your profit, your sales, your customer service, your leadership, your bank account, your health, your relationships. Guys, these are the golden years. There's zero pressure right now. Zero pressure from the economy the last several years. And there's really no pressure right now for a contractor either. You have zero pressure right now because the market is still strong. And I don't care what the market does. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Ben doesn't care about politics and inflation and the market or his feelings. Guys, yesterday, Sunday the 8th, Mother's Day, I finished this thing called 75 Hard. If you don't know what it is, Google it. I finished it with a broken foot. I broke my foot on day 37. Okay? Why did I do it? Because success doesn't care how I feel. Circumstances will always change. No matter who's in the White House, no matter who's in whatever house. Okay? Doesn't matter. There's always going to be knuckleheads in government, no matter which party's in there. There's always going to be people that are living in fear. There's always going to be issues with the economy and the stock market and all this other garbage. And I'm telling you right now, none of that matters. It does not matter. I don't care what your competitors charge because I don't care what my charge. I don't care who's doing what. You know why? I focus on me and the things I can control. And if you are struggling in your life, your health, your relationships, your finances in any way, shape, or form, this is 100% on you. Just like it's 100% on me. And on Ben, and on Billy, and Willie, and Sally, and Mary. Okay? You are exactly where you're supposed to be in your life right now because of the decisions you've made and the actions you've taken, which is really the decisions you make, because you can make a decision and then not follow through on the decision, which is an action that you needed to take. It was still a choice. Many contractors, I'm just seeing it, calling it like I see it. Many contractors spend more time and energy excusing away why they can't be successful instead of controlling the damn self-talk that they have in their mind every day and their actions and the choices that they make. All right? So I'm going to reiterate here. If you are not crushing it, meaning, let's just call it, this is where I get the hate mail. All right, I'm going to give it a minute here. Give me a yes or no in the box. You want me to say the thing that gets me hate mail all the time? Okay, I'm going to say it anyway, but I'm just curious what you think while I hydrate. Steve says yes. All right, one yes is good enough for me. If you're not putting multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in your own personal pocket a year and you've been in business more than 2 to 3 years, you got work to do. Yes, I said that. If you've been in business more than 1 year, okay, 12 months, 365 days or more, and you're not at least paying yourself $150,000 a year in your pocket, take home pay, and you're alleviating financial stress, you have work to do. Guys, it's not going to be any better than it is now with the times. The way it's been the last several years, it's been easy to make money, and you're in your own way, okay? This is where I get the hate mail, because some of you guys that are watching this or the replay or live or whatever it is right now are going to send me things like, well, I just started and I'm a year and a half in, and there's all these illegals and there's this and there's the economy and I don't like this guy, and the last guy in office, he was a jerk because he sent mean tweets and blah, blah, blah. And then you got this and you got that. Guys, it's on you. Okay? It's on you. Nobody's coming to save you. We can help guide you and encourage you and kick you in the tail and pat you on the back when needed, but you are where you're at 100% because of the choices you made. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to make life easier on everybody, if you're a business owner contractor that's good at the skills of what you do in the field, like painter or carpenter or whatever you might do for the skill of the trade, and you're not making over 6 figures a year and you've been in business over a year, quit your business. Okay, let me just say this. If you're not trending, okay, maybe you're at 80 grand and last year you were at 60, that's trending. You're in the right direction. But you're reliving the same month and the same year over and over and over again. Do yourself a favor and put yourself out of your misery. Shut your business down. Quit digging a hole. Quit adding stress to your life, because you continue to prove to yourself you don't have what it takes. You're unwilling to make the decisions and the choices needed to win at a high level. And if you're not going to, why play the game if you're not going to win at a high level? Okay, so go to work for somebody else and do 2 people a favor. The guy you go to work for, because you'll probably bust your tail and be a great right-hand guy for that person, and you'll probably make 6 figures doing that and not have to worry about training and hiring and marketing and sales. Go do the craft. So you'll make that person happy, and you'll make yourself happy, and probably your spouse and your family and your kids. Your health will probably be better. You'll sleep better. Okay? So if you're not crushing it, and God help you, if you've been in business more than 3 to 5 years and you're not putting $250 in your pocket right now, you're in the same boat. Either shit or get off the pot. All right? But quit lying to yourselves. Hopefully this makes sense. If you're just jumping on now and I'm all fired up, go back and watch the beginning, because I really set the stage for what's coming out of my mouth right now. So tonight, 6:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Central. The link I just dropped in there. I don't know how it shows up for you. It's all jacked up for me. It's actually this. It's on the screen. The contractorfight.com/mental is the actual link. And I just probably spelled it wrong, because it's an admin task and I don't do those well. Okay, I think I got it right. Click on the link and register. It's a free training I'm doing with my coach, Ben Newman, tonight. Yeah, I got some error. Now it says it ain't working. So whatever. I don't care. All right, it's on the screen. Figure it out. Be a grown-up and be, resourceful. Okay? So let me go back, look at a couple comments. You're right, Pags. It's about urgency. Now is the time to take action. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. And the second best time is today. So if you're not trending in a way right now that is changing the game, the financial future, if your health isn't getting better, if your relationships aren't getting better, you need to wake up. Okay? You need to wake up. There's no more excuses. We live in this world a bunch of damn victims, and I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, everyone wants a damn trophy. Everyone wants a pat on the back for doing their job. Okay, never mind going above and beyond their job. Everyone wants the title before they do the work to earn the title. All right, so if you're going to call yourself a business owner, be a business owner and win. Think of it like a head coach of a sports team. All right. If you are negative in your bank account, if your projects aren't hitting the budgets that they were supposed to, if you can't keep a team together, and you have a hard time attracting, retaining, training, retaining people, and you got a revolving door, and this is the story and the thing that's been playing out for years. If your health's been declining, and you need a new head coach. You should resign as the head coach because you continue to prove to yourself and others you're not doing your job. All right? That's the hard, cold, in your face truth. And it's really not even that hard. For some of you, it should be a relief. Okay? It is easy to make millions of dollars in the trades. First reason, you're not a personal trainer. My God, can you imagine trying to make $1 million? Let's not even go $1 million. Okay, let's go $250,000, which is like poverty level. Okay, because you can't build a life on that. I'm telling you right now. Now, some of you, here's where more hate mail comes in. Oh, I live in, BF, Nebraska or Iowa, and our cost of living. Okay, listen, I'm talking about having game-changing, legacy-changing, family tree-changing income where, like how you go buy you go buy a cup of coffee, you don't look at how much it costs. You go buy a freaking pack of gum or a candy bar. Do you weigh the money? Okay, that's the financial freedom I want you all to have. Whether you go buy a car for cash, whether you buy your daughter's braces that she needs, or medication for your in-laws that they need, or you're going to pay the bills for somebody in your family that's struggling, where money's just not an issue. Like it's like, yeah, whatever, fine. One of my daughters, her car's broken down right now. I don't care what it costs. Just fix the car. All right, guys, that's too many people are on this job, just over broke, okay? Just over broke lifestyle running their business where they're deposit check to deposit check. That is no way to live. If you're going to own a business, then do what business owners do who are successful. Win. W's, okay? For those asking, we are not recording the training tonight. There is not a replay. Okay, I'll probably record it, but you're not getting a replay. Okay, you're either live or you're not. You know why? Because winners find a way to do the stuff that's important to them. We've been promoting this damn thing for almost a week now. All right, so if you didn't see it and you're not on our email list and all our social, then too bad. Okay, and if you had other plans, good for you. Go honor those other plans. I'm not ripping on you. I'm just saying, okay, be there or don't be there. It's at the link, Steve, contractorfight.com/mental that's been scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So, Steve, I don't mean to pick on you, okay, but I'm going to use this as an example. This is one example of being resourceful as a business owner and an entrepreneur, okay? And this is just a tiny little example here. Many, many times, people will type a comment in when the answer is right on the screen. I've dropped the link in here several times, okay? And so I see this all the time. People will go into our Facebook group and they'll go, hey, where do I get a contract for my painting business? I'm like, have you thought about being resourceful, or do you want us to spoon feed you every bit of information and every action you need to take in your life? Okay, guys, men, women, you have no idea. Steve, I don't know how old you are. And again, like I said, I'm not picking on you. You just reminded me of something I see all the time. And if you hate me, you hate me. But I'm telling you the truth here. All right. It is 2022. Last I checked. I'm 52 years old. When I started my first business, it was 2001. Okay. I'm sorry, 2002. Spring of 2022. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have all these online forums. Okay. If we did, they were dial-up and all that other crap. Guys, it's just a different world. And this isn't me trying to be like back in the day, because I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying now is with this thing, and you talk into it and you push a button and you get instant answers, it spoiled most of you guys. It spoiled you. You don't have to find a way to win. Okay. Those of us that are older know what I'm talking about. You didn't have the resources. That's why I say it's so easy. Just, my God, it's easy. All right. You guys can save yourself years and hundreds of thousands of dollars of financial mistakes and debt and headaches just by being resourceful. Okay. So hopefully you all take this, especially you, Steve, in the right spirit. Okay. What time is it? It's on the screen. Look at the screen. It's in the chat box. You're typing in the chat box. How have you not seen it? It was 5 or 8 comments before your comment. Okay. This is all I'm saying. Guys, you have to pay attention to what's going on around you. And I know it's hard to pay attention because there's a lot of distractions in our world. This is why you need to identify your targets and do the crap you need to do every single day to show up and win. It's that simple. Business is not hard. Success in relationships and health and all the things that we talk about in the contractor fight is simple. You just have to do the work. And you have to be, Rodney talked about, he loves my urgency here. Okay. One of the things we talk about in the fight all the time, you guys, is a thing called patient urgency. Okay. You all understand what I mean by that? Patient urgency. It means I play the long game in the sense that I understand some things take time to turn, right? Like if you have a big battleship and you turn the rudder, okay, it's going to take a few feet for that thing to turn, right? Well, if I'm going to try to turn the rudder with a popsicle stick, it's going to take a lot longer. That's a problem. All right, guys. Some things take time. However, the urgency part, that's the patient part. But the urgency is whatever needs to be done right now. What are the things that are right here in front of me today, this week, this month? Attack those things. Win the moments. That's why I talk about win the moments all the time. That's what I mean. You win the moments, you win the day. You win the day, you win the week. You win the week, you win the months, and so forth. Hopefully this makes sense to you. So play this game with patient urgency. Okay? If you are not crushing it right now, then pull the dang trigger and attack your situation. Quit making BS excuses for yourself of why you're not winning more. Okay? So with that, I'm going to get out of here because you're probably tired of me now, and I have nothing more to say other than contractorfight.com. Here, I'll spoon feed you all a little more. Mental. Okay? And it's on the screen. If you're not on our email list, get on our email list so you have more notice on things like this. Go to the contractorfight.com, and I'm sure there's like 85 places you can sign up for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, okay, winning is not complicated. I didn't say it was easy. I didn't say you couldn't win fast. You can win fast, but it's going to take effort and commitment and consistency and focus and intentionality and all those other things. Okay, 18 Ramirez, impatience is a virtue. I 100% agree. There's no better time than yesterday to do what needs to be done. Okay, a lot of you guys, and when I say you guys, I've said this for years here, but I'll just reiterate it. A lot of us, we are our own biggest enemy because we tap out. We don't stick with something consistently. Okay, we don't identify the very few things, by the way, the very few things that we need to do individually to drive our life and business forward, or our health, or our relationships, or whatever it might be. And so when you don't identify where you really need to put your time and energy and effort, it's easy to be pulled aside and pulled astray by every other thing. You know, I did a post this morning on our Contractor Sales Pro Facebook group where I said, you know, you got to be intentional about your day and your moments. Otherwise, you're like a plastic shopping bag that's blowing down the street in the wind. And it's like it shifts this way, then it shifts this way, and it's just bouncing all over. And you don't know where the thing's going to go. Okay? Don't be like that. So hit the link on the screen or scroll up in the comments and grab the contractorfight.com/mental and get your butt on the call here tonight. All right. So when I open this thing up, let me just do this. This will be fun. I'm going to do real-time stats for you. Let me pull up my Zoom account. I'm going to log into my Zoom account. I'm going to go to the webinar for tonight. And as of before I got on this call here today, there were 217 people registered. And right now there's only 224, and there's like 50 people on this thing live right now. Okay. That's not enough. You're going to tell me all of you are that dialed in and squared away that you don't need to better yourself for a half an hour tonight and learn something and open your eyes to something and the possibilities of what could be? Get off your butt and take some action. Now, like I said before, if you can't be there, you can't be there. Not a big deal. But those of you that are going to be on Netflix tonight and picking your nose and really not doing anything at 7:30 Central Time, all right, you need to be there with a notepad and a pen, okay? Because I guarantee you, when you show up hungry to learn and get better, guess what happens? You get better. You learn something. So, take some notes. All right? Appreciate you guys. Hit the link on the screen, thecontractorfight.com/mental. Join Ben and I. You're not getting a replay of it, so if you miss it, you miss it. Like I said before at the top of this, guys, okay, Google Ben Newman coach. Just Google that. That's my personal coach. That's who I work with, okay? And one of the reasons that I achieve at such high levels in my relationships, my health, my finances, building the fight, all the things, is because of the influence Ben has on me, okay? So if you want to get better, you hang with people that are better. A lot of you guys right now, let me just say this. A lot of you guys know, like, yeah, I get that, Tom, but I can't afford a coach like Ben or whatever. This is mentoring. This is how you get in the proximity of somebody like Ben or myself. Okay? If you're not ready to join a coaching program, that's fine. But when something's free like this, like podcasts and this training tonight and reading a book, you don't even need money to get a book. You can go to the library and check out a book. Guys, there's always a way to win. Okay? I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I know I need to hang out with higher level people and blah, 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 but I just don't have the money and I don't have the time. Well, guess what? You're going to keep getting what you're getting. This is an opportunity tonight to come hang out with a couple winners who are achieving at massively high levels in their lives, businesses, relationships, and health. And you get to listen in and be part of it. So I don't know. Sounds like a good opportunity to get better to me. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good day. Get back to work and kick some butt. If you're catching the replay, all right, and it's before 6:30 Mountain Time tonight, Monday, May 9th, then go to thecontractorfight.com/mental. If you're catching the replay of this thing is what I'm saying that I'm on right now. And you can get on live tonight, do it. All right. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Win the moments. I'm out.